my example. You find so woofy. Men can't share was send them a bans rasha woofy. Utie me. Maybe an apabaye. You find say by 6 o'clock. How much? An apatu 5:36. Now what is will be bow gate? Boom, 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 boom. Udi mrikaba ko bia na so be careful. Men kan che se me ba ho. Obi anso kan kire wo se wo obefie. Obi ambo amane se wo obefie. Wote ya se ye bo gate one at 12 o'clock. King. Ube bia na se wumbie. Ube bia 12 o'clock anadu. Wumbie. Adentia. Ba me dia nka be bio. Usuro me wa. Se usuro. Ube den. Ube careful and san we be. Eating yame is knocking at the doors of people, but some people are careful to open. It is still Yatum. He is knocking at the door. People have decided not to open at all because they think it is armed robbers. Are you listening? It just said, then I will knock at the door. I know that I will do it. But the opening of the door is a condition. If they will hear my voice, a condition. It is a one thing in India, that means maybe, but a one thing in near Unyadeng. Now, when be a pununariano, that is when he will come into your house. Hello? Hello? Are we okay? Are we okay? Now, number 2. On your way to attaining possible results, don't move with everyone. On your way. Some person who attain results. And you don't work with everyone. Are you hearing me? You don't work with everyone. If you are saying you be an oya downfall, and more be an so nyawa downfall. Be very selective of your friends. And you be an was all thing. Or you are down. Yes, I down for baby painting a cotton anything. Was I'm crying to Mianca. And then we boom penny for me. Hello? Hello? Now tell me, until you know how to isolate yourself. That means you are not ready to build capacity. You know why? Isolation will let you sit and reflect over your life. Yanina ye tukwan. Meboa. Yanina ye come and kesim krufu. Mikru. Ebia mifi. Upo umpo e honi yanina ye ko. Ye ko mikru. Man kesim krufu. Utie me. Say can I say Tuesday na police for che. Sprinter. And you could do police station officer. I said, Dama, any Mr. Say, and I'm saying, oh, offer. Mr. Say, them couldn't move away. Grofu can see. Hello? Sami come and nimus wa me tell me what am I doing? Me but I wouldn't be able I am growing or I'm not growing. Are we okay? Hello? Now, number 3, possibilities becomes a testimony when doubts are taken out. When doubts are taken out. Possibilities. Ebedania dansidie. Awamra weyi doubt krameka no twim say. Say wo doubt ya de wonji ade ni ndi. Wonji ndi se bebem. But wo wutie me. Wonji ndi se bebem. It ya catch you say ochina by this time. Ubenya 5-bedroom apartment. And I shall say was you don't believe it. Hello? James chapter 1 verse 6. James chapter 1 verse 6. James chapter 1 verse 6. Also, but when you pray, you must what? Believe. GD. GD. When you pray. And not doubt at all. I didn't hear. Whoever that doubts is like a wave in the sea. When you must watch it. But when you must watch it. Okwempoano na behu aswoche wo so gina ho a ebubofi etiri wa na gire mu horo. It's your neighbor biara what doubt biano. You are like a wave of the sea, whereby you are driven and blown about by the wind. Where the megidi say be ye adentia because me hu evidence. So for baba catch and say ochina nwumre obi ba be check air condition e wa sole ha. Enu de wo gidi because when we say okura remote. We share remote na air condition remote. Let me get what you mean. It was a because of the evidence you have believed. But me catch now say tomorrow by this time, Oba be landlord. You will not believe it, hadn't you? Because I know me evidence be a mediator. It was from that one you start doubting. Hello? You start doing what? You start doubting. It's your neighbor possibilities. You must take away doubt from your life. Okay. Matthew chapter 14, verse 22. Let's look at this story. I will teach you something inside. Matthew chapter 14, verse 22. Matthew 14, 22. Okay. So then Jesus now made the disciples to get into the boat and go on. Now, I will show you the background of the scripture before we continue. This scripture talks about when Jesus fed the people. When he fed the people, right? With 5 loaves of bread and 2 what? And 2 what? Hey, at the man goes Sunday school. 2 what? Hello, 2 what? Good. It's a man now feed you money in every year. You packet the akan in every na disciples in here say money in every year. And no catch them say, Mundi kai. Na me yeden meba. It's a man catch them. So Jesus made the disciples to get into the boat and to go ahead to the other side of the lake, whilst he sent the people what? Away. Obom did you know? I see some munjo mame. Packing yanning in area 12 baskets. But a domino motion. Me a maiding, a job of quine. Into more way with disciples wailing with a moon through boat to Namunko. Verse 23. So after sending the people away, he didn't follow them. He went up a hill by himself to do what? To pray. Isolation. What you know? My pomo domine. And yes, I'm a pomo and I'm a dimrika. I'm a confront disciples anymore. I need to spend time and pray. Pastor, would you hear me? Good. Then when evening came, Jesus was still there alone. and you may abba or that's what you on your address obeko about 6 o'clock. But you would me about the 6 o'clock. Now 24. So by this time, the boat was far out in the lake. Are you listening? Disciples in your hearing. The fire was far out in the lake, and it was tossed about by the waves because the wind was blowing against it. 25. Now, between 3 and 6 o'clock in the morning, ahamachi 3 to 6. Watena ho, wanko. Disciples na tena boat nim. Omoko. But you would me. Omatena boat mama yeden. Omoko. Now, after some omoko one follow up. Osanko say baby bompaye. He prayed. Hello? He prayed. Then after the prayer, he still waited till evening. He didn't go. And not trying out to how much 3 o'clock in between 3 and 6 in the morning. At that time, now TV. Then he came to the disciples. And this time he was walking on what? On the water. He was walking on the what? On the water. But you would hear me. But when they saw him walking on the water, they were terrified. We have not seen it before. Where they won't be that. Hello? Yatina Viasa, you won't be that. On a mususu and oba. And about say, it is a ghost. Then they started screaming with the samai. Because you knew samai kwano to me nanti the body. Are you following the story? Okay. Then they screamed with fear. 27. Then Jesus spoke to them at once. I said, courage, my brothers. Then he said, it is me, oh, I am here. I am Jesus. Minya samai. Minya uye. But you will me. Minya here then 2 o'clock. And I do 2 o'clock, 2 to 3. And I'm here in bedroom. And I'm in the ball. My daughter, get up. Solia. I say, I me who's samai. I say, I to was minya samai. Where shall we be? Papa now sit down piwa. And I'm wa. Me catch that was say. Me fa war ni muna me buy. Abeje di anase wunjindi. Hello. Me catch us me fa war ni muna buy. Abeje di anase wunjindi. Wunjindi. Abeje di anase wunjindi. Sa wunjindi. Ba oni me say me timi fa war mo kongro fufi. Me try bi. Hello. So Jesus said, be courageous. He said, it is me. I am here. And don't be afraid. I'm not a ghost. I am here. I am also full. I am here. I say, then I do me better me 2 gates. Me and I'm the padlock and lock here. Windows no so me locking in. Now me window grade we take us off to me. But what tell me? It is then away pay what me bedroom ha. 28. Then Peter spoke up. Oh, Peter for no. It say what? Say what pa na una mi so no so. Na nya saman na mi so no so. Na ye wunya me na una mi so no so dia. So me dey. Membra. Now there are some Peters in the church. When they see miracles, their faith will increase. But when we do fear, na jidi na teko. Otia sorry dem na sorry ade na koso. What I say? So for bompaye. E bi obi yare na so for bompaye no we peja water. O say na dem sense we. Not the many panipa no ya. Onya yare sa wonante. Na ni jidi aye serious. Mama, it is really you. Then order me to come out on the water to you. 28, 29. I don't catch answer. So Peter got out of the boat. Put in back. No, this is you. So see, so nice a table. I said, wow. Some Jesus from the table on anti-so. Jesus from the animal share. I said, I can't tell I'm not carrying pro. I know ye back on the car. I said, me was a swatch but still. Maybe I'm just a muye. Hey, I am men and come to say Peter, I'm 19 years old. Mama. That's what you mean. Me ye Peter, I'm 19 so swa. Auntie, I cannot be a banana Jesus. With the Bible, see, Lolo, main road. More your main road, you pay road. Now me do you see a boss and a baby and I'm just see. I want to